What is unique about my candidature? I think I attempted to explain this in the speech, and it is not just one factor. It is a multiplicity of factors. I've talked about my own journey as an ordinary Kenyan, so I'm able to identify with the challenges and the aspirations that occupy the minds and the hopes of Kenyans. I also do have this unique combination of experience of coming from the private sector, and therefore I bring a fresh perspective, and that's something which has been very obvious during my tenure as minister and also my tenure as advisor to the president. More work and less bickering. The other thing which I also may be able to allude to is my understanding of the issues of the challenge of the youth population, youth bulge, and I've given it enough thought, and also my world experience is such that I will not have to reinvent the wheel to address the challenge of this nature. And that goes to the fourth question, which is, you know, how would I create jobs? I think that I know that it is important that we make that transition and that transformation of our country from a peasant agriculture-led society to an industrial society, to a society that most of the people are employed in service provision, and a society in which we embrace mechanization, say for example, of agriculture. I know, for example, that most of our politicians are busy trying to get Kenyans to fight each other along the tribal lines, issues of land and so forth. But I also know that there's no country in this world where a country has made the transition from a backward, less developed country, by everybody getting a 2.5 acre piece of land or 3 acre piece of land, and become developed. We're going to be able to feed ourselves if we mechanize agriculture. We are going to be able to give opportunity to our young people, not by giving each of them a parcel of land of 1 acre or 2 acres and working them up to fight each other with machetes over those little pieces of land. We're going to give them opportunity when we create industries that make products that are marketable in the region and in the world, so that they don't have to worry about those things. They should be worrying about getting themselves apartments, getting themselves mansionettes, taking their kids to good schools and so forth. Because I know that even if we give every Kenyan 1/2 acre, 2 acre, 3 acre, that will not be enough to take their kids to school, to clothe them, to give them a future. So I'm very weak to that. On the issue of the Prime Minister that you've asked me, I've been going around this country for many months. And the people I've met, I meet young people, they have a degree, or they have a diploma, or they have a certificate in computers, and very often a few of them gather the courage to come to me to ask me, Mheshimiwa, this is my CV. Sometimes I meet their parents. Some of them are my relatives, some of them are people who know me. If they get a chance to meet me, most of the time, invariably, what they do is probably to give me the CV of their child. They have spent all the years of their lives, all their savings to take these kids to school. And all they're looking for is opportunity and a job for those children. None of them has ever asked me about my relationship with the Prime Minister. Those who ask that, that is the concern that I only find in the media. It's the media practitioners who ask me that question. The wananchi who I meet, they're only asking an opportunity for their children. The question of running mate, that's something that I've given some thought. It is my conviction that we must unite our country. We must tone down this hate politics that has gripped us for many years. So that is one of the things that is going to inform the choice of a running mate. I think it is premature at this particular stage to announce my candidacy and then to announce a running mate. I think I will be able to announce that at its own time, not too long into the future. This will not be very long into the future. Swali la mwisho ni kuuliza kama niko na hofu kidogo ama na uoga kidogo kuhusu kazi ya kujaribu kupata kiti cha urais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya. Kwanza kile ambacho ningesema ni kwamba nimetiliwa moyo sana na wananchi wenzangu ambao nimekuwa nikikutana nao kote nchini, na imani kwamba wale ambao wamenieleza watanipatia nafasi ama wataniunga mkono, nimewaeleza pia hii ni kazi yao. Kwa hivyo wananchi wakiniunga mkono, hata ikiwa ni nani ambaye yuko hapo mbele, na imani kwamba Mungu atanisaidia na wananchi watukufu wa Kenya pia watanisaidia. Thank you very much. I hope I've answered those questions to your satisfaction. And please, I think, let us agree that I'll give an opportunity to Kenyans and to the media fraternity to be able to ask me more questions in future. Thank you very much. We agreed on 5 questions. Let's be...
No.
Yeah.
Which party are you going to use? Identify the political party.
Well, there are 2 parties that I am in discussion with, but for me what is important is how do we get Kenyans together. My leadership will concentrate.